Different people fish for different reasons, some for sport, others for relaxation. But 1 week a year, hundreds of anglers converge on the white marlin capital of the world, just 146 miles east of Washington, D.C. in Ocean City, Maryland.
Jim Mosca started this 33 years ago, and it's grown to be the biggest marlin tournament in the world with the biggest purse.
237 boats this year will be fighting for just over $2 million in prize money, with half of that purse going to the vessel that reels in the largest white marlin. We hitched a ride with a veteran crew aboard Sea Toy.
I'm the first man on the charter boat Sea Toy at Pirates Cove, North Carolina. It's my job to handle all the duties in the cockpit, get all the baits ready, watch lines, try to hook some fish.
They've been competing in the White Marlin Open for years and have come very close to taking it all.
Actually, last year we were in first place with the White Marlin, which was worth just over $900,000 for 2 hours. We ended up in second place with winnings of about 90.
Pretty funny. We had our boat number was 92. The fish weighed 92 pounds, and we got a check for $92,000. And when they put the tag in the fish, in the tail of the fish, it said 92-1. So it was we had a numbers thing going on there.
Our day started with much excitement, hooking a white marlin after dropping our lines for only about 10 minutes.
What's up, guys? There's a fat one right there, boys. There's a fat one right there, boys. There's a fat one right there, boys.
We do have a team concept here. Before we start, we'll go through the routine of what we're going to do. When we get a knockdown, we get a bite, get a fish on. Everybody has a responsibility of. We'll be pulling in the lines. We have a dredge which looks like a school of fish. Might be 30 fish on that. The electric reels, we pull those in. We have 2 of those dredges set up. We have 2 teasers set up. We probably will have as many as 8 lines in the water. They all have to be taken care of so that we can back down on the fish, make it as easy on the fish as possible and on the angler.
Just inches short of the minimum 70 pounds, 67 inches, we released our catch and reset the lines.
Yeah, stakes are giant out here. Stakes are giant. Like I said, we're fishing for basically $1 million bill out here swimming around the ocean. We're looking to catch one either large white marlin or one large blue marlin. A large white marlin now will be worth about $700,000 or $800,000. So right here fishing just for one bite and win, $700,000. That's a lot of money.
The White Marlin Open is based out of Harbor Island on 14th Street. It runs for 5 days, with each boat allowed to fish for 3 of them. Fishing lines are dropped at 8:30 a.m. and must be out of the water by 3:30 p.m. each day.
The team is pretty much the same every year. Everybody is experienced. We have a lot of fun doing it.
While the anglers, captain, and crew all share a passion for deep-sea fishing, the 218 boats that will trek over 50 miles offshore into the deep water canyons of the Atlantic Ocean all understand the business side of this high-stakes sport. Most of these boats are valued in the millions. The Sea Toy will burn over $2,000 worth of diesel fuel in just 1 day alone. After factoring in gear, bait, accommodations, and the hefty registration fee, the facial expressions of the crew show the value of every passing second.
This boat right here, this is a 59-foot Paul Spencer. We've been running this boat here for this be our 4th season on this boat. It's just under $2 million when we had her built, so it's a very expensive boat. As far as the tackle goes, our tackle range from, you get rods like this would be about $300 for a combo, and rods like that 130 right there about $1,700 for a combo. So it's definitely not a cheap sport by any stretch of imagination.
The seasoned crew aboard Sea Toy hooked up 3 marlin on the last day at sea, all under the 67-inch tournament minimum, and all of the marlin were released back into the ocean. With the 3:30 deadline nearing, first mate DJ tried to squash superstition by taking a dip himself. It's a 2.5-hour, 45-knot trek back to the mainland. Even though Sea Toy wouldn't walk away with any money, it's still not a bad day at the office. And as they say, there's always next year.
I don't worry about the losing. That's part of the game. The odds really are pretty good. This year we have about just under 240 boats in the tournament. In the past we've had as many as I think 430. I think was the largest number that I can remember. But of course, with the economy the way it is, that numbers in the last few years have dropped. But we had about 240 boats in this tournament, so the odds are really pretty good.
And the winner of the 38th annual White Marlin Open, Tighten Up, reeling in a white marlin weighing in at 86.5 pounds, walking away with a little over $750,000. From the Eastern Shore, I'm Jimmy Mathis, Sports Week.